Jasmine Crockett and Malcolm Kenyatta recently did a podcast where they were talking about the future of the Democratic Party and possible nominees for 2028. And Representative Crockett said that the party is looking for a safer white man and that donors are already starting to line up behind one of these guys. And I've spoken on this channel before about why I think Gavin Newsom is a terrible choice for 2028. I think Josh Shapiro has his own problems and scandals that aren't quite national news at this stage. But the candidate I really want to focus on today is J.B. Pritzker of Illinois, somebody who has done a really great job of showing the fight that Democrats want from a potential 2028 candidate. He has that kind of bombastic attitude and that stick it to Trump that a lot of people want. He represents the id of the party right now. But what you have to understand about J.B. Pritzker is it would be a tremendous mistake for Democrats to say, well, the Republicans nominated a billionaire, so now we need a billionaire of our own. J.B. Pritzker is a guy that took a bathroom out of one of his houses so it could be considered uninhabitable, so he wouldn't have to pay property taxes on it. This in a state where there are some of the highest taxes in the country. But as a billionaire, he thought, I shouldn't have to pay my fair share of taxes. On top of that, J.B. Pritzker was uncovered in the Paradise Papers as having a series of offshore accounts, which he claims were set up by his grandfather, but in reality were set up long after his grandfather died. And he claims that he takes no personal benefit from these offshore accounts. But by their very nature, we don't know whether that's true or not. The energy and the fight I see coming from this guy is appealing to a lot of voters. A lot of people in Illinois really like the work he's done, just like a lot of people really like the work that Tim Walz did in Minnesota. But as I've said before, and as I will continue saying as we get closer to 2028, anybody that you have heard of at this stage is a major mistake to be the nominee. In 1992, most people had not heard of Bill Clinton before he became a major nominee for president. And I'm not saying I love Bill Clinton, but I am saying that all these people that the traditional political class thinks would make a good candidate are wrong. They've been wrong for years. They've lost to Trump multiple times, picking the conventional candidate, the safe candidate. And so I would urge any progressives, especially, who seem to think that J.B. Pritzker is an ally and would be a good progressive candidate, a class traitor in the mold of FDR. I would urge you to look at how he handles his personal business and his personal life and realize that this guy is not our friend.